I would like to show you one of the ways that I used the minimum maximum feature of the Fluke 88V automotive multimeter to capture intermittent value changes that happen too quickly to see.
So let's take a look how I can use the minimum maximum feature. I am tapped into the power feed line right here, and I'm using the amperage, and I'm on the milliamps, and I'm going to put this on minimum maximum, and I'm also going to use an oscilloscope so we can capture that when it pulses. So somewhere around a minute and a half, you're going to see this update, and you're going to see this capture that time when that amperage comes on. So right now you can see we're right around 40 milliamps, and any moment now it's going to jump up to about 169 milliamps, and there it goes. I'm going to stop that and reset that. And now what you can see, if you come over to min max, you'll see the maximum is 169 milliamps. It also captured it on the scope as reading 156 milliamps. However, the Fluke cannot tell me how long that pulse was. That's why I have the scope on here. And I put some cursors on here so I could measure that. And the first cursor is here, the second one's there, and that tells me that that has been on for 500 milliseconds, which is the timing I had set for this board to trigger that amperage as it goes on and off. And if I were to reset this by clearing that, and if I want to capture that again, I would have to turn my min-max off, and then I would have to turn it back on again. And now I'm going to have to wait for that minute and a half to come up again, and we're almost at a minute here, so we've got a very short time. This amp meter is using this inductive amp clamp right here. It's around that power feed line, so it's getting the same amperage, it's just using an inductive amp clamp versus the inline series. And later I'm going to show you how we can use this inductive amp clamp instead of having to tap in series here to get that amperage flow through that. So as we approach this, watch this, it'll come up any second now. There we see it on the scope. We heard it double beep over here on the meter. Again, I go over to minimum maximum, I choose the maximum, and there it shows me my 169 milliamps. That's a real good example how we can use the min-max to capture quick glitches.